Could the secret of the pyramids finally be solved? Roland Enmark was co-leader of Anglo-French team of archaeologists. They came from the UK University of Liverpool and French Institute of Oriental Archaeology in Cairo. In 2012, Enmark and his team went to Egypt for a purpose. They were doing research on the Hatnub quarry and study the ancient inscriptions in the site they were working on. For thousands of years, the building of the pyramids was a mystery. Researchers have a lot of questions concerning the fabulous building. They wonder about the size of the workers compared to the big size of the stones, which one of them weighs 1.5 tons. How they were able to hold it to the site of working. No doubt there were thousands of laborers building the pyramids in order to hold these huge stones, as it was mentioned 1.5 ton for the one, the weight of stone used in building in Giza. However, the roofs of the burial chambers, granite stone, weighed 80 ton. They put them in place after transporting it for unknown distance. Were they slaves? In 2010's trip, during the excavations of Enmark and his team, something else entirely appeared in their way. The team think that this stumble may solve the mystery of the pyramid's laborers. The archaeologists found near the pyramid's old graves. It's supposed to be there for about 4,000 years ago. The graves belonged to workers and craftsmen. The archaeologist Zahi Hawass confessed in an interview with The Guardian, said that old Egyptians wouldn't bury slaves in such an honorable way. He added from his viewpoint, the laborers had been paid. His opinion about the building of the pyramids, in addition to the other different theories, created controversy concerning the mystery. On the other side, from the debate, the question filled the Enmark's team was thinking about the way of moving the huge stones that the pyramids were built from. The quarry at the Hatnub, where the archaeologists had been working, contained alabaster. That's why ancient Egyptians valued it. Alabaster, light-colored mineral, which is soft and ideal for carving. Enmark explained alabaster's importance on the University of Liverpool's website. The Hatnub quarries were the most prestigious source for alabaster, the milky white banded stone, which was much beloved of Egyptian civilization. The Anglo-French team were continuing their studies. 2018 on the carved inscriptions in the quarries, which referred to the period around 2150 to 1950 BC in the early Middle Kingdom of Egypt. The inscriptions help researchers to understand the personal and logistics in their life of that particular period, 4,000 to 4,500 years ago. During the examination of the inscriptions, unexpectedly, they found a stone ramp cut from the rock. It was about 4,500 years old. Enmark said about the discovery, "We discovered an extremely well-preserved ramp leading up out of the quarry, with traces of post holes that will enable us to reconstruct in more detail the ancient technologies of stone haulage and extraction." On the edges of the ramp, the stones were carved in the form of stairways. This system is composed of a central ramp flanked by 2 staircases with numerous post holes. The colleagues of the French Institute explained the findings represented how did the workers pull the alabaster blocks out of the quarry. Gourdon said the old Egyptians were able to pull alabaster a steep downhill through using a sled that carries stones and linked with ropes to wooden posts. The ages of this ramp referred to 4,500 years ago. It was the same period when Khufu, the Great Pyramid, was built. That was so exciting because this discovery may help researchers to find out the techniques used in building the amazing pyramid. It was known that ancient Egyptians used ramps to move blocks of stone to the site of working. This isn't new information. However, the findings gave a new view about the techniques used. Additionally to the ramps, it is believed that they needed the aid of function-related roller system. The system allowed many people to use their forces at the same time so as to move the stones quickly, Enmark told The Guardian. Researchers and archaeologists such as Enmark and his team continue all the time studying the structure of building the pyramids. Their knowledge keeps growing. For example, it is now clear that the laborers were not slaves, yet the workers used advanced and complex methods in the process still confound researchers.